of dying or losing a loved one is never an easy topic. Most people prefer to avoid talking about it altogether. Unfortunately, it is one conversation you are guaranteed to have at some point during your life. You may have already experienced the stress of coping with the death of a loved one. Death is an emotional issue. Too often, family members struggle between mourning the passing of their loved one, dealing with the division of personal effects left behind, and making funeral arrangements. Grieving is hard, but it's much harder when there is a financial strain of paying for the final arrangements. The average cost of a funeral continues to rise, and these expenses can be higher depending on where you live. Typical costs include transporting of remains, embalming or cremation, preparation of the body, facility fee for viewing and the ceremony, a hearse, memorial cards and register book, a metal casket, urn, or vault. That doesn't include additional costs, such as a cemetery plat, opening and closing of the grave, crypts or mausoleums, and the monument or marker, which can be up to $7,000 or more, depending on what choices your family makes on your behalf. The combination of these final expenses alone could mean thousands upon thousands of dollars for your loved ones to pay for your funeral. But that's not all. Keep in mind that funeral and cemetery expenses increase each year due to inflation and other economic factors. At 4% a year for the next 20 years, the cost of a funeral will have risen above $30,000. While you may have life insurance through your job, life insurance benefits can be eliminated or reduced greatly when you retire or lose your job. That can leave you scrambling for life insurance coverage later in life, when you need it most, and when it is most expensive. Outstanding debts cause undue stress during a difficult time that creates a tremendous burden to your loved ones, and can last long after your passing. Have you ever wondered who will have to pay your final expenses? Will it be your spouse? Will it be your children? Will it be your grandchildren? The more important question is, how will your loved ones pay for these expenses? Will they have to sell your home or use your life savings? The prospect of your family having to pay thousands of dollars is a troubling thought. But the simple truth is that if you prepare for your own death now, you will save your family from the emotional and financial burden of handling these issues during what will be a difficult time. Here's how it will work. Upon the time of your death, your life insurance policy, along with any existing coverage, will pay a lump sum benefit to your beneficiary. And as a convenience, your beneficiary may elect to take advantage of our Freedom of Choice certificate. Our Freedom of Choice certificate enables them to assign a designated benefit amount directly to the funeral home following your death. Since most funeral homes want payment immediately, this allows your family to choose any funeral home and provide them with the completed Freedom of Choice certificate. Then, the funeral home will contact our company directly to cover the funeral cost. This no-cost service alleviates one burden for your family during this stressful time, allowing the funeral home to make preparations while your family grieves. A life insurance policy gives your loved ones money to cover funeral home charges, cemetery costs, and other related final expenses. If you died tomorrow, wouldn't you want your loved ones to know you were thinking of them today?